From the earliest days of civilization to today, humanity has always been fascinated with luxury and extravagance. Cars have always been a prime example of this. Throughout history, people have sought to create and acquire the most expensive and luxurious cars possible. From the ornate carriages of the past to the sleek and powerful supercars of today. Despite the vast range of cars available, one thing remains constant: the human desire for luxury and extravagance. From Rolls-Royces to Bugattis to Aston Martins to Lamborghinis, here are the world's most expensive cars. First on the list is the iconic Lamborghini SC20. The Lamborghini SC20 is a technological marvel. It is a one-of-a-kind supercar that is built according to the customer's specific preferences. Its power comes from a reworked version of the Aventador's 6.5-liter naturally aspirated V12 engine, which produces a whopping 770 horsepower at 8,500 RPM and 531 pound-feet of torque at 6,700 RPM. The SC20's exceptional acceleration capabilities are due to its impressive engineering, enabling it to achieve a remarkable 0 to 60 miles per hour, 97 kilometers per hour, in the time of approximately 2.5 seconds. The power is delivered to all four wheels via a revised 7-speed single-clutch automatic transmission. The V12 engine used in the SC20 has the highest specific output of any road-going V12 Lamborghini at 118 horsepower per liter. The SC20's exterior is finished in a unique two-tone color scheme with a special white called Bianco Fu on a blue Cepheus. The interior also features a similar color pattern with the same shade of blue used for parts of the dashboard and seats, including the Lamborghini logos. The seats have a unique graphic, finished in Bianco Ledo, white, while the primary color for the passenger compartment is Nero Cosmos, black. The SC20 uses extensive carbon fiber construction for the body and interior to keep the weight down. The dashboard, back wall, back of the seats, and even the steering wheel are all made from carbon fiber. The car also features staggered wheel and tire sizes, with 20-inch wheels in the front and 21-inch wheels in the back, all dressed in Pirelli P0 Corsa tires. The SC20 also has an adjustable rear wing that can be set in 3 different positions, depending on how much downforce is needed. While the SC20 and the SC18 both use the same version of the 6.5-liter V12 engine and are road legal, for example, the SC20 has triangular-shaped blue air vents at the lower section of the fascia, while the SC18 has square-shaped red ones. The SC18 also has headlights similar to those of the Aventador, while the SC20 has a more unique headlight design. The SC20's taillights are more similar to those of the Lamborghini Sián. The SC20's exhaust tips are also more pronounced and protrude from the rear, unlike the triangular pieces on the SC18, which are flush with the bodywork. Finally, the SC20 is an open-top car, making it lighter, as it lacks a large structural element that its hardtop counterpart has. With all these features, it's clear that the Lamborghini SC20 is a mind-bending roofless masterpiece that would cost a pretty penny, estimated at about $5 million. Next up is the Pagani Huayra Tricolore. The Pagani Huayra Tricolore is a limited edition masterpiece that pays tribute to the Italian Air Force's aerobatic team, the Frecce Tricolore. This stunning machine features a blue-tinted carbon fiber body, with the Italian flag colors proudly displayed on the sides. Only 3 of these beauties will ever be made, each with a unique number that corresponds to the Tricolore's formation leaders. But don't let the Tricolore's gorgeous design fool you. This hypercar is a speed demon. Powered by a twin-turbo 6-liter V12 engine sourced from Mercedes-AMG, it produces a jaw-dropping 829 horsepower and 811 pound-feet of torque. Plus, thanks to its composite construction, this car is even faster than the already impressive Huayra BC Roadster. Pagani has also gone to great lengths to optimize the Tricolore's aerodynamics. From the redesigned front bumper with a more complex splitter to the propeller-inspired wheels, every detail has been carefully crafted to make this car an absolute monster on the road. The Tricolore is not merely a high-performance vehicle, as its beauty extends beyond its external design. The interior's exquisite craftsmanship and attention to detail are equally impressive, making it a true masterpiece of engineering and artistry. The white and blue leather seats feature Italian flag stripes, with the Tricolore logo embroidered into the headrests and racing harnesses. The gear shifter is milled from a single block of aluminum and carbon fiber, then hand-polished with a transparent finish. Let's not forget the pitot tube mounted on the nose, a metal measuring device typically used on planes to measure airspeed, with a reliable gauge on the center console displaying airspeed to the occupants. The price tag of this machine is not for the faint of heart. The starting price is a whopping $6,745,000 before taxes. But with only 3 in existence, owning a Pagani Huayra Tricolore is the ultimate dream for any car enthusiast. Next on the list, we have the Bugatti Chiron Profile. Within Bugatti's impressive catalog of automobiles, the car unquestionably stands out as one of the most iconic models to date. It debuted in 2016 at the Geneva Motor Show and captured the attention of car enthusiasts worldwide. Today, we will take a closer look at one of the most unique versions of this legendary car, the Bugatti Chiron Profile. Its exquisite design and exceptional performance set the Bugatti Chiron Profile apart from other Chiron models. It's powered by a mid- and longitudinally mounted W16 engine, producing a staggering 1,478 horsepower and 1,180 pound-feet of torque. This car is a rear-wheel drive and has a 7-speed automatic transmission. What's even more impressive is that the Bugatti Chiron Profile has much shorter gear ratios than previous Chiron models, accelerating faster than ever. Speaking of acceleration, the Bugatti Chiron Profile can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.3 seconds and reach 124 miles per hour in only 5.5 seconds. That's faster than most other hypercars on the market. So it's clear that Bugatti designed this car for ultimate acceleration and speed, and it definitely delivers. The exterior of the Bugatti Chiron Profile is breathtakingly beautiful and fit for royalty. Unlike other Chiron models, this one has a less radical design, yet still looks incredibly modern and futuristic. The car has design elements that produce the perfect amount of downforce, including a rear wing that enhances the car's dynamic look and stabilizes it at high speeds. The front of the car features a large Bugatti horseshoe grille and wide air inlets that help with the airflow. Overall, the Bugatti Chiron Profile is a perfect blend of form and function, with its stunning design and exceptional performance. But wait, it's not just the exterior of the car that's impressive. The interior of the Bugatti Chiron Profile is just as luxurious and minimalist. The car's cabin is crafted with premium leather, carbon, and solid aluminum materials. The interior is symmetrical and immaculate, with comfortable seats finished in gris rafale and deep blue leather. The dashboard is adorned with woven leather, a first for any Chiron model. The attention to detail and use of premium materials make the Bugatti Chiron Profile's interior as stunning as its exterior. The Bugatti Chiron Profile is a unique and functional car that exudes elegance and beauty. Its exceptional performance, stunning design, and luxurious interior make it one of the most impressive hypercars on the market. So no one is surprised that it became one of the most valuable cars ever to be auctioned at €9,792,500, or about $10.5 million. Next on the list is the Rolls-Royce Sweptail. Rolls-Royce unveiled this one-of-a-kind design, and it's a true masterpiece of personal luxury. To understand the Rolls-Royce Sweptail, we need to go back to when Rolls-Royce built bespoke luxury cars off of a base platform, a process known as coach building. One of Rolls-Royce's regular customers, a collector of one-of-a-kind items like super yachts and private aircraft, approached the automaker in 2013 about building a custom luxury car. The result is the Sweptail, a one-off design built on the Phantom platform that's rumored to have cost anywhere from $10 to $20 million. The Sweptail's exterior is sleek and elegant, with a traditional Rolls-Royce front grille made from hand-polished aluminum. The car's side profile is designed to resemble the hull of a yacht, with no visible boundary, and the car has one of the largest panoramic glass roofs ever produced for a car. At the rear of the car, there's a raked stern that is inspired by racing yachts, and the brake light is housed in a bullet tip. Inside the Sweptail, you'll find a minimalist interior that is unlike anything else on the market. There's only one control on the dashboard, and the machined titanium titanium clock is embedded into the fascia, with the hour marks, faces, numbers, and hands on the instrument dials. The interior is crafted with a luxurious Makassar ebony and Paldau wood trim, with moccasin and dark spice leather trim on the seats, armrests, and on top of the dashboard. The Sweptail is a two-seater car, and in place of the rear seats, there's a vast expanse of wood crafted into a mid-shelf with an illuminated glass lip. Under the rear opening backlight, there's also a hat shelf. But that's not all. The Sweptail comes with some hidden features. In the center console, there's a concealed mechanism that reveals a bottle of the client's favorite vintage champagne, the year of his birth, and two crystal flutes when triggered. On either side of the car, two identical panniers house bespoke-made leather-wrapped carbon fiber cases sized to hold the owner's laptop. The Sweptail's exterior features one of the largest yet traditional Rolls-Royce front grills, made from aluminum and polished by hand to a mirror finish. The side profile has been designed to wrap under the car, with no visible boundary, resembling the hull of a yacht. Honestly, huge respect for this work of art. The Rolls-Royce Sweptail's engine is also a marvel. This $12.8 million Rolls-Royce is powered by a monstrous 6.75-liter twin-turbo V12 engine that produces an impressive 453 horsepower and 392 pound-feet of torque. This means that when you press the gas pedal, you can feel the engine's raw power coursing through the car. But that's not all. The Sweptail can go from 0 to 60 in just 5.6 seconds, which is pretty fast for a car that weighs over 5,000 pounds. And for those curious about how fast it can go, the Sweptail has a top speed of 150 miles per hour. Rolls-Royce has paired the engine with a ZF 8-speed automatic transmission to maximize that power. This transmission is known for its smooth, seamless shifts that keep the car running at peak efficiency. And with such a powerful engine, it's crucial to have a transmission that can keep up. In its entirety, the Rolls-Royce Sweptail is unequivocally a unique masterpiece that embodies the pinnacle of bespoke coach building. Its exceptional design and unparalleled craftsmanship not only showcases the exquisite artistry of its creators, but also provides an unparalleled motoring experience for those privileged enough to witness its magnificence. All in all, this Rolls-Royce is worth every penny, a true pinnacle of bespoke luxury. Next up, we have the Bugatti La Voiture Noire. You must have heard of Bugatti, the French automaker famous for its high-performance vehicles. The Bugatti La Voiture Noire is as much a technological marvel as an artistic one. Even the name exudes class. Forgive my pronunciation. This great car boasts an astonishing 16 cylinders, 4 turbochargers, and an impressive 1,500 horsepower. That's enough power to take you from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.5 seconds. With a torque of 1,180 pound-feet, it's no surprise that this car is valued at an eye-watering $18,905,235. There is some good news for those who may have been discouraged by the car's high price tag. The car has already been sold to a passionate Bugatti enthusiast for the reduced price of $12 million. But here's the thing. After taxes, the final price paid by the mystery buyer was almost $19 million, making it one of the most expensive new cars ever sold. Fun fact, the Bugatti La Voiture Noire was built to celebrate Bugatti's 110th anniversary and pay homage to the original La Voiture Noire, the second of the 4 Type 57 SCs driven by Jean Bugatti himself and his Grand Prix driver friends. Bugatti hid the original car before the start of World War II, and it has yet to be seen since. The Bugatti La Voiture Noire is an absolute stunner, with its sleek and elegant exterior. The headlights are beautifully integrated into the front fenders, and there's plenty of room for cooling. Undoubtedly, one of the most striking features of this exceptional vehicle is the prominent central spine that elegantly runs from the hood to the tail. This unique design element not only adds to the car's visual appeal, but also pays a fitting tribute to Bugatti's legendary assembly process. The body panels are carbon fiber and perfectly book-matched at right angles, and the one-piece taillight accentuates the curves of the quarter panels. The body is designed to look like a solid sculpture, and it can hold more lateral G-force than any other Bugatti. Both bumpers are made of carbon fiber and integrated into the body. Covering the engine is a gorgeous deck lid, perforated in an Art Deco style. The wheels and tires are specific to this car, with the silver spokes appearing longer by being painted on the sidewall. It's these little details that make the Bugatti La Voiture Noire truly special. Next up, we have the Rolls-Royce Boat Tail. When Rolls-Royce unveiled this bad boy, every true car enthusiast went crazy with excitement. This 19-foot alfresco four-seater is a work of art that blends seamlessly with its surroundings, morphing from light sand to brilliant gold under different lighting. This chameleon-like quality was a deliberate design choice, as the client wanted the car to reflect the different environments in which it would be used. According to Alex Innes, the Rolls-Royce coach build design boss, this boat tail had a white and simplistic tone when viewed with the client in the UK. In Italy, it's transformed to reflect the terracotta scenery around it, changing its personality. Inspired by early 20th century racing yachts, the boat tail is a unique and stunning creation that cost each of its 3 clients approximately $30 million, making it one of the most expensive cars ever in existence. Commissioned by the scion of a pearl industry magnate, this boat tail is a welcome addition to his sizable collection of classic and modern cars housed in a dedicated private museum. The Rolls-Royce boat tail also comes in sleek blue, and one of the most striking features of the boat tail is its unexpected twist on the classic Rolls-Royce Pantheon grille. This design choice creates a stunning effect that draws the eye past the rose gold Spirit of Ecstasy hood ornament and thin headlamps across the expansive length of the hood and down to the royal walnut veneer-topped tail. This car is an artist's dream. The tail is inlaid with rose gold-plated pinstripes that are slightly muted with a satin brushed finish, but the pièce de résistance is the hosting suite, which is revealed when the butterfly panels bisect to unveil 2 jewelry case-like displays of beverage accoutrements on the left and plate/silverware service on the right. The car has a hosting suite that can move and rotate to set up tables with a veneer surface for picnics outside. It can also open up an umbrella structure that can withstand very fast winds, up to 155 miles per hour. Despite its massive scale and hand-formed body panels, the boat tail's details set it apart from serially produced cars. The wheels are plated in rose gold and then painted and laser-etched to reveal the tint below, a first-ever process for the brand. The crystal stemware by Christoffel is finished in rose gold, and the flatware incorporates subtle boat tail inscriptions along the handles. Overall, the boat tail is a stunning, out-of-this-world masterpiece that showcases the pinnacle of luxury and bespoke craftsmanship. An alien superstar, if you will. It manages to be understated yet breathtaking, over the top yet minimalist, a rare feat in a world where excessiveness often reigns supreme. Next up, we have the Mercedes-Benz 300 SLR. Now, we're going to be talking about the world's most expensive car, and trust me, you won't believe the price tag on this bad boy. The Mercedes 300 SLR Coupe is over 66 years old and worth a whopping 135 million euros. Yeah, you can take your time to digest that. That's about $143 million. The SLR's exceptional value is not only due to its incredible performance and engineering, but also because it is an extremely rare vehicle. In fact, there are only 2 SLRs in existence. Before this car was made, there was a roadster version in 1955. It was roofless and won every race it entered, including the Mille Miglia, making it one of the most successful racing cars back then. So Mercedes decided to build a coupe version, and they only had the chance to make 2 of them before shutting down their racing division. And now it's ended up making it an extremely exclusive and coveted car. But why is this car so special? Well, for starters, it's a racing car, not made for consumer purposes. You can tell just by looking at the way you have to sit in it. You have to sit in a very specific position because the drivetrain is in the middle of the car, and that's why the driver's seat is covered in leather, so their shoes don't slip off the gas pedal. The car is also nicknamed the Uhlenhaut Coupe, after the guy who used to drive it around. He allegedly sustained permanent hearing loss because of the sound of the engine. This car can reach speeds of up to 180 miles per hour on the road, and it can accelerate from 0 to 100 miles per hour in just 550 yards. And its exceptional braking system ensures that it can come to a complete stop quickly and safely, even after reaching such high speeds. This car has some interesting features. The wipers are bare bones, lights, and there's a choke, a hood opener, and blinkers. There's also a gated gearbox with 5 gears and a special reverse mechanism, but you must push a button first to release it and get into first gear. The car's body is paneled in magnesium alloy, focusing on giving the driver priority over the passenger, who has a smaller and more narrow seat. The trunk is entirely taken up by a large 37.5-gallon tank, 2 spare wheels, an electric fuel pump, and a toolkit, with only enough space for a small suitcase behind the seats. As with all racing Mercedes, the steering wheel lifts off for easier access to the driving seat, where you'll find yourself sitting with feet wide apart, astride the housing over the clutch and drive shaft. The long silver hood is directly in front of you, and beneath a cowl on the dash are 5 dials that show the tachometer up to 11,000 RPM, speedometer up to 390 kilometers per hour or over 250 miles per hour, thermometers for oil and water, and an oil pressure gauge. The Mercedes 300 SLR Coupe is not just a beautiful car, it's an amazing piece of history. These cars are some of the coolest, most advanced cars out there. With out-of-this-world designs and engineering that pushes the boundaries of science, one can only wonder what the next step would be. I have only one question as I end. If you had the money, what car would you buy? Thanks for watching. Click the videos you see on your screen.